from the recent feedback from the community, especially with that one that you just referred to, that the residents of that mobile home park are aware of, I've sensed a number of misconceptions about what the ordinance is. And so is there anything that you would share with them, with the community, about those misconceptions to correct or clarify?
Well, the residents need to understand that we as a city even have to we can't take sides. Sure, we're going to be there to support our residents, but we also have to be there to take care of the park owner and whatever he's submitting and whatever he's doing, and we have to do everything legally and by code. So while it may look like to the residents that we side with the park owner or whatever, that's just not the case because we can't do that. So I think there's some misconceptions there of the city's stand. The residents need to understand, too, that they do live on somebody else's property, and they enjoy the amenities in those parks that they live in. And, when they move in, they know that they're sitting on somebody else's property. So I think the important thing is to understand that, he's running a business. It's his business. You live on that property. And so there are going to be some things that probably you're going to have to help with or take care of because those amenities are there for them and they enjoy them. Let's put it that way. A pool, a clubhouse, a place to go play cards, a place to meet with their neighbors. So, there is a sense of responsibility on the park resident as well when it comes to those amenities.
Right. So at the end of the day, it comes down to even the United States Constitution, due process, right? Mm-hmm. The residents are entitled to due process, but so are the owners. So exactly. Everybody that has a stake in this is entitled to due process, and that's what our ordinance and the process that are followed is trying to make sure that all sides do have that in place. Absolutely. And I think people also need to realize that even with the hearing officer, the appeal to the city council is still available. Right. So that does not change. It's not that the hearing officer's decision is not necessarily final. Right. Mm-hmm. It can be appealed. So that's good. Okay.
Right. Yep.
Thank you. I think that does clarify that for our residents.